So next we have, and we've all been winning some great t-shirts from Rico, Web Parts 360. Don't start. Let's go.
Oops. Hi everybody. Okay.
Ready to start?
Yes. Wow. Oops. Life is short. Time is precious, and we're here to help you get more life out of life by building software faster. And that's what we do. We're going to be building the system live in front of you so that you can actually see it happening. And we're going to be building an order system with customers, shipping details, and items. So it's going to be really fast. Okay? But this is not a simple system because we're talking about SharePoint. So you have your custom list, you have your data sitting on SQL, okay? You have data sitting on open data. Anyone knows open data? And as well, we're going to save it on SQL Azure. And what happened is that your boss came in on Friday afternoon and tells you they need this system ready by Monday. And you're getting married this weekend. You can call your fiance and says, hey, honey, my job is really important to me. Or you can whip up Web Parts 360. And this is what we're going to do, just to show you there's no smoke and mirrors. This is SharePoint list. This is the database on SQL. Okay. The location data shipping. And this is Azure. Well, actually it's Northwind open data format, which contains the product. And we're going to save everything on SQL Azure. And we're going to do it on SharePoint, no coding, and in a few seconds. But when we open up SharePoint, we realize, oops, there's not enough data. So we're going to start up AppStudio, and we will set up the configuration. First, we connect to SQL server by just putting the database name, save, and we are done. Now we will now connect next to Northwind Open Data, which contains the product and category database. And once again, that goes in and we are done. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to make sure our Azure is properly configured and it's there, and we're ready to go. All the lists here can be mapped from the Azure database, from SharePoint to SQL Azure database. And you're ready to go. No coding. So here we're going to start by pulling on the database from the customer database, the location, and you are done. So you put in the product category and you connect to your Azure, the open data, and that's done. The next thing is we have the product database, which comes back from Azure. And we configure the parameters, and we're going to limit it by category ID, and we are done. Now we build a transaction. And we start by building the lookup to the customer database, which is from SQL. And we want to make sure we connect and get the customer database to pull out the customer details. And we're done. Now we make sure we pull out the location database from SQL, and we pass in the customer control that we have put in, and that will filter our product. Our customer list. So now we set up our location lookup, and while we're there, we pull in the address fields from our database, and we push into the system. So now we're really rushing up here. We're going to put in all the configure the items that we're going to do, and in the items itself details, we're going to do the lookup on the product category. So with the product category, we push in the quantity, and we even set the default value to 1, and we save that, and we are done. So now we just finalize, make sure we lock all the address fields so that when you select it, you can't change that, and you ship it to the right place, and you're done. You've just seen the system built in 3 minutes, and we're going to do the demo because we still have time. So here we select the user, the customer information, and notice that there is a separate location. Now we're adding the item. And notice the cascading lookup, okay? Just to see if you missed it, we're going to select a dairy product, and you select another item, and you save that. That's child and parent. And that's all you need to do. So essentially to make sure it's done, it's saved in SharePoint, it looks as if it's in SharePoint, but in reality, the data is sitting on Azure. And you can look at it and you can still see the information. Steve Fox, no more coding, eat your heart out. SharePoint to SQL Azure in 5 minutes. Thank you very much.
Solution in 3 minutes, providing the person running the mouse is a pro gamer. Whoever did that, they are awesomely accurate with that mouse. That was insane.
Actually, it took us 8 minutes. We had to cheat. We had to speed dial it for 5 minutes. I thought it was a speed competition when I told SharePoint idle. So I thought everybody's going to build a solution in 5 minutes. I think I'm the only one who took it seriously.
That's why we're here, gets the truth. Okay.
Come to my booth and I will prove it to you.
So everything was done via the web. So the whole interface, the whole design, everything's web-based as far as building solutions.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, great.
In your solution, how do you communicate back to those other sources of data using web services or something else?
In this example, actually, we connect to open data using web service. We also connect directly to SQL Azure using link server technology. And we do a mapping between the custom list in SharePoint and we link it to SQL Azure on the back end. So it seems to the user seamless, as if they're working on SharePoint, but they never know it. But what happens is that your data will be always on, will be available 24/7, and if you lose it, you can sue Microsoft.
And there's no data cache locally. If you are pulling in data from Azure, say, is it stored locally as well, or just direct requests?
Very good question. You can have a choice to cache it on the local database before it gets shipped over to Azure. Or if you really want to take advantage of it, you basically provide a complete data link to Azure. And the whole idea is that we are building this solution to help government agencies who want to scale their applications and they don't want to invest in $250,000 to just buy the hardware where it only gets used as text time. So with this, Microsoft platform gets used to the max, and then we SharePoint developers can have a better life.
And get married.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rico.